So I got a family member that I'm pretty close to, and when I was in the Air Force, I used to call her all the time and complain about stuff that I was going through, especially as a black person, because there was like a lot of discrimination in the Air Force that a lot of people deal with, particularly black people in the Air Force. It's a crying shame. And one day she told me, she said, well, why you crying to me about what happened about going into the military? Like, you know, you didn't have to go out there and do all that. You could have just stayed home, or you could have gone to college, or you could have, basically, in so many words, done something easier than this. And that's something that I realized too, is that sometimes people, when you take a chance and you do something that is hard, you would go to lean on people and they'd be like, you the one that went out there and did all that. Because maybe themselves, they didn't take a chance. So they always did what was safe. So with that being said, it kind of bothered me a little bit, because it was like, well, dang, this is the reason why, black people in particular, or people who come from like lower lifestyles or whatever, this is why they're kind of afraid to take a chance, because not only are you taking the risk of doing something better, but you're also running the risk of being alone. And even though you took this chance for the better, you don't realize it, but you are running the risk of not having anybody to turn to, unlike if you had otherwise just stayed in your comfort zone. And when I learned that, I was like, wow, on one end, this family member, she was right to tell me, I went out here and what did I think it was going to be? But on the other hand, it was like, I'm glad I came out here. I'm glad that I came out here and I took a chance on myself to do something that most people were not doing. I could have just sat there and moped about where my life was going. I was scared, but I actually took that chance. And, although I was upset with that family member at the time, today I'm grateful, because had I not taken that chance and gotten that dose of discouragement, I wouldn't be the person that I am today.